Girl Gardening. I am your city girl gardener. I am out here today at the chicken coop. My girls have gotten really big. They have started displaying signs that they are getting ready to start laying eggs. They have developed their little thing under their neck. I can't think of the name right now, and as well as the part on their nose. They have gotten their adult feathers. They've put on quite a lot of weight. I have noticed them getting down in a crouching like position, almost as if they're getting ready to nest or drop an egg. And I have to get the coop ready for their nesting boxes. I was going to get Bruce, my planter guy, to build me some nesting boxes. But I seen some quick, cheap, and easy DIY ways to create nesting box for your chicks. And it's easy and effective to collect your eggs. It'll keep them from getting dirty and messy, or even the potential of putting them in a place where they could get cracked or broken as they're laying the eggs. I collected some crates from the Dorothy Day Soup Kitchen, which is down the street from our house. They had some crates over by the dumpster. They were throwing them away. I collected a couple of them, and I am going to do this video on creating my DIY nesting boxes for the girls. Take a look at them. They have gotten so big. Come here. Let them see you. Come here. Come here. Lily Coop. Ella. Buttercake. But these are the girls. They are scratching and pecking around, eating their food. I always put their food over here in their containers. And what they do is they either turn the container over, knock the food out, and then they scratch around and eat the food. Or they knock the food out and then just scratch around because that's what they do. They like to forage around for their food. This is Buttercake here. She is the sweet girl. She's my white leghorn hen here. She is a sweet girl. You can see Ella back there. She is standing up on the concrete block there, getting her water. And then you have Lily Coop and Isabel. They are the brown, Isa brown golden hens. They will lay brown eggs, and then of course the white leghorn will lay the white eggs. But I'm doing this video because I'm going to get started with my DIY nesting boxes, so that when these girls are ready to start laying their eggs, they will have what they need. They will have a nice quiet place, a clean place to lay their eggs, and it'll be easy for me to collect them. So join me as I get started on my DIY crate nesting boxes. Alright guys, we're going to get started with part 1 of our DIY crate nesting boxes. I got crates from down the street at our Dorothy Day Soup Kitchen. They provide services for those low-income families who may need some assistance with utilities. They provide lunch services and provide food for those that may need food. Well, they had a lot of crates out by their dumpster, and I went by and I picked up about 8 or so crates so that I can build multiple nesting boxes, so that the hens will have different boxes that they can go to and lay eggs. And I'm going to make a tower with the 8 crates that I've got. The first thing that I did, which I did off camera, was I took my trusty JigSaw and I cut a U shape into I followed the lines followed the lines that were on the crates, and I cut a U shape in each one of the crates. To create the nesting box, you would turn the crate upside down and you would fill it with your hay, your shavings, or whatever you choose to use to create a soft nesting-like environment for the hens. So I've already done that, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get started with putting my crates together to create my nesting tower using zip ties. I got these zip ties from Johnstone Supply, which is where my husband works. I went out to his job this morning as he got there this morning, and he went in and he purchased these for me. They are 7.5 inch, 100 in a pack, and it was maybe about $3 or so. They sell supplies for contractors, but because he does work there, he was able to get these for me. And so I'm going to use these black zip ties to put my crates together to create my tower for my nesting box. So follow me along. Alright guys, I have carried the nesting box, as you can see here, DIY crate nesting box. I have carried it back here to the chicken coop. I put it out in front of the coop and they are literally running around in the coop. They are scared of it, but it will take just a minute for them to realize that it is their nesting boxes. I have some shavings over there that I purchased from Tractor Supply a while back, and I used that when they were smaller to put in their little chick's house over here, but they have outgrown that, so they just walk around in their coop. I put up some wooden sticks, long wooden sticks. I have installed them into their coop here, and they roost on the bars that are in their coop. They get up on the high one and they sleep on that one during the night. They will go up under their hen house to sit and nest and just kind of roost for a little bit during the day. But they go up high on their roosting bar to sleep during the night. I'm going to get this into the coop. And as I stated earlier in the video, they always knock their food off so that they can knock it out and scratch it and forage for it on the ground. I guess they like their food dirty. You can see here in the coop, they have knocked their food container off of the concrete block where I sit it, where they can reach it and get to it, keep it up off the ground so that bugs are not crawling in it. But they always like to knock them off because they eat the bugs, and then I guess they like to scratch and dig in the dirt, and they like their food dirty. So I'm going to get this nesting box into their coop, and I'm going to put some shavings in it, and we're going to see how they do with it during the day. This is a DIY crate nesting box. It was the cost to make it was fairly $3 and some change of what I used to purchase the zip ties. The crates were free. I got them from the Dorothy Day Soup Kitchen, which is down the street from us. They had them at the dumpster. So this is my DIY crate nesting boxes. I'm going to get these bad boys filled up with the shavings inside, and we're going to see what they do throughout the day. I'll keep you guys posted. And voila, guys, that is their small little chick house. Somebody's in there. I'm not sure which one that is in there, but it's one of the brown Isa brown hens that are in there. They've been pretty scared of their new nesting box. They got to take a minute to get used to it, but this is the DIY crate nesting boxes where they can lay their eggs. I can come into the coop here. I have a 4 by 8-foot long chicken coop, and they have their little house, and you can see some of them, they do go up under. They will go still inside, but they rest on this bar that I have fixed here. This is their high nesting bar. I had to remove the lower one that is out there up against the fence there. I'm going to put it maybe towards the back or in a different spot somewhere. I'm not quite sure where, but they have this nesting bar here that they get up on during the night to sleep. As the winter comes, I will be putting a tarp around the coop, a thermal tarp, excuse me, that will hold in some heat, keep some of the cool off of them. Because they do have a lot of feathers on them, they are able to maintain during the winter, and we don't have we have mild winters compared to some of the other places around us. So this is their DIY nesting box. I have put the shavings that I got from Tractor Supply in there, and we're going to see if they get up there and sit, rest a while. I am going to buy some of the ceramic eggs, fake eggs, because that will train the chicks that they are to lay eggs here instead of playing around pooping, peeing, or whatever. They will know that this is the place where they lay eggs. So I will put some of these ceramic eggs into the coop, so it would train them to use this as what it is made for, a nesting box for them to lay eggs. These are the girls. They have gotten really big, and as you can see, they are developed. They are getting ready to start laying eggs. So I had to definitely get the nesting box ready and prepared. They're at the age of getting ready to lay. Each one of these breeds of hens, they start laying as early as 4 months. They are older than 4 months. They have gotten their adult feathers, the little red piece on their head and up under their neck. They have developed those. They are fully developed. And how she does with her wings here, that is how they do when they are getting ready to nest or to lay an egg. So it won't be long and we will have eggs. Thank you guys for joining me. I am Dee, your city girl gardener. Project today was a DIY crate nesting box. Thanks for joining me along on this video and on my journey. I'd like for you guys to go and check out my Facebook page, City Girl Gardening. You can check me out on YouTube, City Girl Gardening. Like, share, subscribe, give me some feedback, make some comments about this video or some things you'd like to see me doing around my garden and with my hens. Thanks again for your support. See you guys later.